arm is like sore and dead.
Ow.
Oh, that's not good.
Like in the car, trying to reach over my shoulder and grab my seatbelt and pull it down to plug it in. Nope. Like, here comes the left hand to help.
This was bad planning, but it's good that you got your flu shot.
Yeah, at El Rio, it's not a requirement, but if you don't want it, you have to have a doctor's note. But I like getting my flu shot, and I encourage everybody to do it. So, as far as me being overly full, that was poor planning too. I went to a Chinese restaurant. I ordered the broccoli and shrimp. Started eating the broccoli. Looking at the plate, I was like, I should be able to eat this no problem. Ate a couple of the shrimp. Finished all the broccoli. Still had 10 shrimp left. And these are the jumbo shrimps. And I was already full. And I was like, I'm not throwing away these shrimps.
Nice.
And so down the gullet they went. And yeah, fat belly.
The classic conundrum. You filled up on breadsticks before the good stuff.
Yep.
Green breadsticks. So, of course, where last we left off, you guys were going to get some beachfront property. I mean, beachfront assault.
Yeah.
Heading to Lauren Village via the midnight sneak across the ocean, do your thing. Everybody remember that master plan?
Yep.
So
Yeah,
let's do... Oh, go ahead.
Before we get started...
Don't we have to do our light side points?
A roll thing.
Yeah, we got to roll our light side points, our dark side points, and...
First, he's got to clear it.
Woohoo!
Hold up, he's got to clear it.
Yep.
I'm holding on to my roll. Give me that one light side, damn it.
Okay. I'll honor your one light side since the Jedi was so excited. You got one light side in there.
Well, and because
yes,
goes
yes,
because I am dark. But why? This should not surprise you all.
That's why I wanted my one light side point, damn it, because this would have been 3 sessions in a row where we got nothing but dark points.
Great, we got one.
Let's see. Let's just see. How would it have gone had I rolled again? See, there you go. There you go.
Yep.
So I was going to ask people's input because I was thinking of either putting another point into my lightsaber or picking up Saber Swarm, which would allow me to fight with 2 lightsabers. Because I do want to get to that point where I dual wield at some point.
Well, if you want to dual wield, then I would just go ahead and do it now, so that you can start, beefing that up.
I like it.
And I'll give you the counter argument to that of, do you have a second lightsaber yet?
I know that's the counter argument.
Right, and I was going to say hitting is really good. I mean, if just because you got 2, still got to hit.
Yep.
And Uma, I regret to inform you that your obligation came up.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Friggin' cut!
Well,
what the hell does Manx want now?
Uma's got to do something with her obligations, because that's like twice in a row. Each of her obligations have popped up.
right?
Criminal popped up, now servitude is coming up.
Well, it's probably better than mine, so. Especially at this point.
So, Uma, go ahead and take 2 strain, and everyone else take 1 strain, and we'll find out how it comes up in play. But damn it, obviously when you guys were leaving the fort, she got a phone call, and it's annoying her right now. And because she's annoyed, you're stressing out.
Oh, I'm more than annoyed.
As the HoloNet message is like, Uma, why are you still on that planet? You were supposed to radio me once you left the planet. You haven't radioed me yet. What's going on? I have more work for you to do.
Yeah, well, I'm caught in the middle of a fucking war. Unless I solve certain things on this fucking horrible planet, I can't even leave. So I'm working on that, Manx, and you can go fuck yourself until then.
Wow.
And the worst part is the planetary jammer is cutting out parts of that, so it's only the go fuck yourself this planet. So of course she's getting pinged constantly to huh? Question mark, question mark. So you'll be here tomorrow? Question mark, question mark.
Yeah. No. Not until the war is done.
You've enlisted what?
We're gonna need to take him out.
I'm thinking about killing Manx. That's what I'm thinking about.
And I think that's what Zarek was joining in there with the plot. His one stress is we haven't done it yet. So has everybody spent any experience that you want to spend?
I did. I spent my...
It goes so fast.
Yep.
Okay, so...
But I thought given the situation we're in, I could boost my ranged shooting a bit.
It's a good choice. You know, you've been a little shooty lately, so you've been putting in the hours of experience.
And my negotiation.
Good combination.
So I am going to throw that 20 points into bringing up my lightsaber one more point, because we're averaging about 15 per session, which would get me right to where I need to get the other skill anyway. Since I don't have the lightsaber this session, it would be better for me to be able to hit better.
That was my counter argument. You might get more bang for your buck.
Yep.
So as you may have noticed, the map zoomed in a bit.
Oh dear God.
And you'll notice the map's dimensions have changed a bit. That one small square is a short distance, and medium is about 2 squares away from where you are. As it's horribly blurry, and I apologize. But you guys have camouflaged your craft, except for the 2 that sunk on their own, camouflaging themselves.
Right. The ultimate camouflage.
So it's about 3 a.m. It's still nice and dark. There's the lapping water sounds that are covering your approach. So you guys see that there's 2 roads that clearly come off of this beach area. You know, the road that goes to the village and the road that goes to the island that you kind of drove around, which obviously they had no spots to land on the island. So you guys bypassed it and went around to the nice little beach that your Janog's handy-dandy holo map showed where it was.
You're welcome.
And you'll notice the red square down in about the middle of the map marks the surface to air defenses that I do believe that'll be 2 of 3 if you can get to that and deactivate it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we got one.
Okay, so you guys basically hit the beach. You've got the vehicles camouflaged as well as you need be. You know, conveniently you had the tarps that they used before. What are you guys going to do?
We also have other business here. We have to seek out Captain Talaran. And if we can, rescue the guy from the bar's sister and niece from the Purple Shelter.
I'm proud of our Jedi being the one to comment about that.
Yeah, it's good because I totally forgot.
I made myself notes.
As the smugglers should have.
It's like my mind is on getting paid. and killing
Well, then you
Manx.
should at least appreciate finding Captain Talleyrand, because that doubles our pay.
Yes,
That does.
I do appreciate that, and
You're welcome.
getting these flights reinstated.
Getting off this mud ball.
Yep.
So it is 3 a.m. It's dark. It's wet. There's apparently some animal barking off in the distance.
They got dogs on this planet?
Dog-like things.
Let's just say you don't want to see the barking sea dogs of Ord Mantell.
All right, well, we'll head up to the road here and take a gander.
Okay. So do you have anything that negates darkness penalties, by the way?
I
Like-
can.
Like any cybernetic eyes?
I was going to say I can. Because I have the Kratala's vision cycling implant.
And what does
Which-
that do?
May upgrade perception checks once. Advantage reveals fine details. Triumph can be spent to add a blue to all subsequent perception checks. Let's see. Despair adds 2 black checks and makes some things visually impossible to see. So I guess it doesn't actually necessarily night vision.
Okay, but it does negate the... it does give you a free upgrade, right?
So yeah, may upgrade perception check. Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a perception check as you get up to the hard rocks and you start looking around. Like, I would not leave this area unguarded if I were you. I don't believe these idiots left it unguarded.
Right. All right. So you got it all set up?
Yep.
All right. Well.
Triumph.
Okay. So, damn. So first off, you think the coast is clear. These idiots did leave this place completely unguarded. Maybe they left the back door open because they had a quick escape route this way. Maybe they were expecting those guys on the beach, where you attacked, to come here, so they thought nothing would be messed with. But one thing you do notice is the path that you're standing on has been used really recently with hover vehicles. And it looks like they're going towards the island over here.
Okay.
So you're seeing lots of foot travel and a vehicle that traveled this way.
Interesting. But we have no idea what's at the island, right?
Yep, you have no idea what's at the island.
Okay.
Let's go check it out. Worst case,
Oh.
come on. We're fine.
Signal, let them know that a lot of traffic that direction, so we need to be careful.
So that totally means they've lost all the reinforcements where you're heading, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so you give them the wave on signal to come on up from the beach.
Yep.
So you guys come on up.
Yes.
Okay. Are you being quiet and sneaky? Or are you just running up the beach?
Oh no, I'm quiet and sneaky.
I'm always sneaky.
Ho 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 ho. Okay,
Always.
so who's got the
Roll
best
stealth.
stealth? How about that?
I have
Not me.
Don't roll it
I
yet.
have one
but just
rank
l-
and 3 green.
I have 2 yellow, 2 green.
You're better.
So don't roll yet. But
Well, when I go,
I'm
we-
assuming you guys are going to work together to be quiet, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So that way you can add a blue to it,
Yes.
because that's just a good lifestyle choice.
Did we recover any of our wounds?
No, because you pretty much went straight on.
Uh,
Where'd you
And-
get wounds recently?
Well, he did sort of die almost.
He was beaten pretty badly.
Yeah.
I mean, the medical droid would have been more than happy to help you if you had gone to it, but remember, nobody wanted to go to it.
Yeah, I remember.
So I'm
Nobody
also
brought it back up.
I'm also gonna give you 2 blue because it's nice and dark and there's beach noise and again those barking seals. They're like porgs but cute.
Yeah, for whatever reason, we can't see your health, so didn't remember you're down. So
It's because Janag is always spindly and sickly that they just assume he's always spindly and sickly.
Right?
yeah, he's the only one I can't see his health bar and stress bar.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it looks like things have been checked and flipped on tabbies. It's because he's a slicer and they keep everything secret.
Right
Right?
See, now you should be able to see it.
there, we go.
He gave you all user privilege.
So,
So,
Oh.
You got all
Alina,
kinds of health.
go ahead
Sorry.
and give me your stealth roll with all these blue dice helping you because of all the
damn!
We are the shit.
We are the knight.
I am so fucked later when we get into combat. I'm using up all my good rolls at the beginning of the session.
That's fine.
So, conveniently, while Alina's stealthing up there and getting the group to walk quietly and doing the whole shh, 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 pointing things out, you do notice that there's like you conveniently find as you guys get to this area over here that not only are there a bunch of rocks that you could probably easily use your Jedi powers to topple and make a big distraction if you wanted, but there happens to be like a lighting PA system squirreled away in one of the rocks that they must use when they're having beach days or whatnot to give announcements out.
We can use that to listen in.
Well, it's usually done for like just communicating to the area, like warnings, shark
Yeah,
attack.
And here I was hoping you were going to say I lift up a rock and find a lightsaber underneath.
All of a sudden,
That would take at least 2 triumphs.
there's a hermit crab walking by with a lightsaber for a house. It's obviously a Mon Calamari's lightsaber.
That's funny.
Unless there's something cooler you'd like to use the Triumph for, I'll throw that one back at you.
Well, I would like to reach out to the team because this is a team triumph. So if anyone can think of anything awesome they'd like to do with our team triumph, feel free to throw out ideas right now.
Let's see.
I want a flash of lightning that shows off exactly what's up on the island.
I kind of like that. Or, oh, look, under there was like night vision goggles.
Do you want that? I mean,
Is everyone else okay with that? We get a good sense of what's going on up there before we go walking up there?
I'm totally good
Sure.
with that.
All right, yeah.
so conveniently, a flash of lightning fires off. Obviously, we just realized that it was a little stormier than you thought it was since you guys left. And
This
you
is
realize
the sea ocean. And storms roll in quickly off the sea. And
as all of a sudden you guys see the flash of lightning, because of course this island's up higher than you guys, so you guys kind of notice it, that there seems to be a building up there. It seems to be very military. And you obviously see a pair of separatist rebels up there and some guy with a long rifle from a distance. And more importantly, you see a pair of, shadows from the lightning up on top of the ridge up here and up here. They seem to have no idea that you're there, but you are keenly aware of their presence.
Snipers.
Mm-hmm.
And they could be shot at. I mean, they are at a nice, good, strong, risen position with cover, but you could shoot at them.
Yeah, what was the locations? I didn't see the ping come through.
This guy and this guy.
Oh, there. That direction. Okay,
Yep.
I was looking up towards the fort. So.
And then up at the fort, you see up here, there's this really nice military-esque facility up there.
Like walled in?
It's not really walled, but it's built into the rock formation.
Okay. Okay.
All right, well, why don't I stealthily sneak around the right-hand side while you guys stealthily come up the path, and you focus on the guy on the left, and I'll focus on the guy on the right. Hopefully we can do it nice and quick and quiet-like before
they notify anybody.
Yeah.
So just a heads up. It would be a medium distance climb to get up to one of those guys, by the way.
I was going to say, aren't we going up here to the fort, to 4-5 area? They're behind us, so. So I don't know if we need to mess with them right now or not, but.
Just stealth past them?
Well, no, we're going south on the map.
Yeah, but aren't you curious?
Because this is where you're supposed to be heading, is down this way.
Right. We're heading south, not to the island.
Yeah, but we might as well get rid of them while we can.
Okay, because if we're going to be leaving, we lost 2 of the bikes, but it can carry 2 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We just be in trouble to find our people that we're looking for. I would say we go up to the cave first because we might find General Nor's up there. And if we go through the town, we find the people that we need to find, we're probably not going to be coming back to the beachfront anyway. We're going to have to find a way out of town on the opposite side of town. So we'd be doing a lot of doubling back and forth if we go through town first.
Okay. Assuming he might be on the island, but okay. Alrighty then. This will be fun.
Because we know his last known whereabouts were either here in town or at the other town.
The other town, right.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the island. So, hey, whatever. That works. I mean, this should be interesting since I'm the only one that has anything to reach out. But
I'm pretty sure I can climb and get up to the back of this guy.
My recon
without
drone
notice.
has an orbital strike capability.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Just installed that, right?
Well, no, actually, they always come with it. We just have no link to our ship to give it a shot. But all recon drones have that.
It's all fun and games until he rolls a despair and it targets your location instead.
Right?
And by orbital strike, we say ship shot out of the sky and crash landing.
Right.
Quick side question: does anyone know what page in the core rulebook has the what you can spend extra dice on, and not successes, but you know what I'm talking about? Those other things.
The advantages, I can pull up a cheat sheet for you.
I was going to say, I thought you had the cheat sheet linked in here, but I guess not.
I probably did, but we can always get it in there again. It's a quick Google search. Because here's my favorite one, because it also has the rules breakdowns in it. And that should be clickable for you to bring up a separate window.
I remember this one. This one was a nice one.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones.
Favorites.
Except for the one thing that it hides on the last page is what skills are used against what. So if you do coercion, deception, leadership, it's opposed by discipline, charm by cool, negotiation by negotiation or cool. Because that's the social conflict that comes up that everyone always asks where it is on the sheet, and it's buried in the last page with item qualities for weapons.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only drawback. But rather than making my own, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Because I believe you shouldn't have to reinvent the wheel.
What? All right then. So let's see.
And again, just to warn our Jedi, falling damage sucks. I just want to throw that out there for you.
Yep.
Yeah, so medium. So we're 1, 2.
Because I can't climb vertically or jump vertically.
So these
You don't
guys
have
are.
force pull, just pull them down.
Yeah, I'm a young Jedi.
You're at night level.
Let's put it this way. Falling from medium height is 30 damage and 20 strain, mitigated by your coordination or athletics roll to brace yourself from the fall.
Right.
Falling damage sucks. There's no way
And they make it look so easy in the movies.
There's no way Luke could have survived that fall as a character. Unless he rolled 2 triumphs, then he could reduce a long fall to a short fall.
Well, yeah, we're using force powers, but
Yep.
So these guys are like extreme for me at this point. Then it looks like I'm guessing.
Distance-wise,
Mm-hmm.
this one
Based on your scale.
This one is at long. This one is close to extreme, and you would probably have to like move closer to get a decent line of sight on him.
Right.
But thanks to that triumph and the flash of lightning, his glistening scales, just show up just well enough on that rise that you could get a shot. He will get some blue dice some black dice because of cover for defense.
Right.
But there is a shot.
With all that glorious stealth, I'm sure we could just walk right up to these two guys, right?
You could get closer if you want.
Yeah,
I say if we're going to do it, let's get closer to improve the shot.
You guys could move forward 2 squares before I'll say, give me another stealth roll.
Yeah.
Oops. I didn't mean I only meant to go 2.
As Uma's climbing the peak.
She's doing something all right.
Okay, so as you guys are creeping forward, Alina's doing the whole shh, be very, very quiet. So go ahead and give me a stealth roll. I mean, what's the worst that happens? You don't make it and we roll initiative?
Right.
Or you make it ridiculously well with advantage. So now that you have the cheat sheet for how to spend advantage, you have 5 advantage to spend. You knew this was coming. That's why you asked for it.
Let's see. Am I on the right page for that? Recover 1 strain. Yep, I'm on the right page. Gosh.
One of them slips and falls.
So, yeah, I mean, I can disable one of them for 3 advantage. And then we'll go ahead and we'll give...
I think you have to hit them with something to use disabling them.
Yeah.
He slips
Advantage just doesn't give you a free disable somebody without.
However, you could use 3 to negate the target's defensive bonuses until the end of the round. So you could basically point out to your sniper, there's a gap in the rocks right there where he's fully exposed. As you see his hard, scaled reptilian Trandoshan skin.
Yeah, let's just really load the deck. I'm going to do that and give him a blue die on his next roll.
Okay.
And that'll be my 5. You got a perfect shot right there. Person, do it.
So who's going to go next? Are we going to have Zarek go now or Zarek go last?
I say Zarek goes now.
Yeah.
But Zarek
Rat-a-tat,
goes...
baby.
Okay.
We're all gonna die anyway. I mean, it's okay.
All right. Well, I will.
So if Zarek is going next, could I technically give him, since it's the next allied character, could I give him 2 blue dice?
Do you have enough advantage left over?
Yeah, instead of 1 to any character, it would be 2 to the next person to make a check.
Okay, I'll let that fly.
Sweet. Have 2 blue dice.
Okay. And I will set up an aim.
Okay, so that's 3 blue dice, and you're at medium distance,
Yeah.
and you're going for the one right in front of Uma, right?
Yes.
And you're spending your only light side point. That's ballsy this early in the game. I like it.
Well, it's a tricky shot.
Okay, go for it.
Want to do as much as I can to this guy.
I have faith in you, Zarek.
And you bomb it.
Shooting is not my specialty, but working on it. Let me double check just a second. I'm looking at my skills real quick. Let's see. Second man. Okay. Nope. Wait. Point blank. Sure. Engage. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Oh.
But
All of a sudden, one of those stray cracks of lightning at the
I'm a
wrong
natural
moment.
marksman. But I'm a natural marksman.
Okay.
So once per session may re-roll any one ranged light or ranged heavy check.
Ah.
Okay, so you're going to spend
Go,
that
baby.
now. So go ahead
Yep.
and I'll let you use your dice pool to re-roll whichever dice you're looking to re-roll. So I'm assuming is a purple. Or are you going to go for that yellow?
No. It's no. Once per session may re-roll any one ranged light or ranged heavy check.
Yes.
Oh,
he
so
gets
the
to
whole check.
re-roll.
It's
Okay.
the whole check, baby.
All right, come on now. You're gonna talk all this shit.
You
Let's
got
do it.
this.
Don't
You
click it
got
yet.
this.
Don't click it yet. Okay, I've got your difficulty back in there.
All right. Here we go. There we
Yeah.
go. Much better.
So all of a sudden you thought you were going to take the shot, and then that crack of lightning that would have just blown your dark vision, taking that shot, you just breathe and wait. And then you just, and the shot cracks off into the darkness, striking right into this guy
Yep.
for 8 points of damage.
Yeah, and we have enough there, so it takes 2 to activate disorient 2?
Or you could go for the crit if you want to go for the crit.
Yeah.
I don't know if but the crit could be nothing. Disorient, he's screwed up for 2 rounds. What the hell? Let's do a crit. We'll hope for
Roll
good
high.
things. Do you have your guy set up?
Yep. Let me go
Okay.
ahead and roll that real quick for you.
Big numbers.
Big bucks, no whammy.
Roll like I'm Jannog rolling for myself.
Right.
Let me pull my little mercenary up. And let's see what we get here. Survey says a discouraging wound. So flip
But
one
we get a
light
point
destiny
back.
to dark, which in this case is actually flip a dark to light. So
See, that was a free.
You got complete returns on that one.
Right?
That's not too bad. We could certainly use it.
Right? All right. So I take it it's initiative time now?
Yep. The shit has hit the fan.
And what are we rolling?
It's going to be, since you guys, saw them and knew them, you're kind of
Cool.
prepared.
Ah,
You guys saw this coming, so you're just like, we know what we're doing.
yeah, well, I'll take it.
They, however, appreciate you ambushing them from
I bet.
unexpectedness, because their pool is way
Oh.
better.
Except
Except that.
Except when the dice don't want to cooperate.
All right, so top of the order, we've got this guy's got a discouraging wound. He doesn't look like he's ready to classic 80s movie style fall to his death, from the single shot, but he seemed to have, taken it pretty well. And then this guy's like, what the deuce? Okay, so who's going first?
I suppose since I've got the best, or the only range, currently best place, I'll go first for a shot on the same guy.
Okay, you're going to do a little follow-up shot?
Yeah, and we'll aim.
Okay. He's kind of shuffling just enough that he gets a little bit of cover now. The first time the shot came out of the rocks, he kind of took a half step back. I don't like that rock. It shoots me. As he just looks over the wall and just goes.
Are we ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. God damn it.
As you take a quick panic shot and it just glances off the rocks he just went behind, take a point of strain. You can move if you want to.
Yeah, give me a
I
second
want you to
here.
take more strain.
Well, I'm only really in his sight path, right? The other guy's got a lot of rock between us, so I should be. So I'll stay right there. I'll just hunker down.
Okay, so who's going next?
So what range is it?
It's at medium range.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to go next.
Okay. Are you going to aim?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So dice pool is
I'm gonna
ready.
do my DE-10 blaster pistol.
Can I try to ion blast his ass like the lightning in the sky?
No.
Okay, so you're hitting him for 8 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay, he seems rather annoyed by that. But not enough to take him down. He seems to be taking these hits like a champ. Like a big Trandoshan, scary, mammal-eating champ.
Yeah. They got a lot of soak, a lot of health.
Are you good with where you're standing, or you want to move? I mean, you could take cover here or cover here and get out of his line of sight, so only Zerk's getting shot
I'm not
back.
seeing where you're marking.
Well, it's probably because I didn't mark long enough. Let me hold down a little longer.
Yeah, I'm
There.
gonna take a little bit of cover.
Okay, so you're just like, you take your shot, then you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not standing out in the open. Zarek, what are you doing? Okay, so who's going next?
I'll try and shoot him.
Well, one would assume he's got to
Why
figure out
not?
where we're at. I mean, he
Yeah.
knows general direction, but it is dark.
Until all these blaster bolts light up the valley. Is Janag gonna aim or no aim?
Yeah, he'll aim.
Okay. And Uma, did you take your strain for your extra maneuver?
Oh no, thank you.
Okay.
Wait, Janag shooting? What the hell?
Right?
And Janag said he was aiming, and I didn't get in there in time, so I will roll that for you. Would you like that?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, so take 1 point of strain for the threat there, since you're only getting one threat. So it's because you lifted your blaster up and you fired off a round like, oh yeah, Janag's got this.
Yeah, I'm kind of
So-
ducking to make sure I didn't accidentally get shot by him.
Right?
So this guy's been lit up pretty well with this volley of blasters, just pew 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 pew, as he's like pretty much taken 4 rounds straight. He's not looking too good, and he's looking angry. You won't like Trandoshans
Yay.
when they're angry.
Yeah, but they're more
Don't like
scary when they're up
Trandoshans,
close.
period.
So what's our Jedi gonna do? Is your team is just lit up blaster fire on this little podium. Thankfully, people at a distance will think it's obviously just more lightning since the storm is rolling in.
Right. Shit, I feel so worthless, and there's nothing I can do. Here's a ballsy move. Can I use a? How close to the edge are either of these two guys?
Not terribly yet, but they will definitely be moving closer, you feel, on their turn.
Can I hold my action? Is that a thing in Star Wars?
Not really per se, because
Okay.
everything happens kind of simultaneously.
You can
Yeah.
throw a rock.
Well, that's exactly what I was not exactly. Kind of what I was thinking of doing is waiting until one of them steps really close to an edge, and then move that rock, that critical rock that causes them to fall off the ledge.
I like it.
But I can't do that this turn. So, how far up here can I move without being in their line of sight?
So if you double moved, you could basically move to right here or right here.
Didn't see that second one.
Oh, basically
What's the other side?
right adjacent to it.
Yeah, right in here.
No, this guy is basically jacked for a little while, so I'm going to move to right here. No, I'm going to move to here, just in case I do move that rock and he falls. I don't want him falling on top of me.
Okay, so immediately our Jedi is doing a double maneuver to hustle past these guys.
Yep.
Okay,
Takes off in the dark. It's like, okay then.
So
Well, I would give you some light, but that would give our position away, not to mention announce that we have a Jedi here.
you could totally give a nice light source down there. I'm just saying. So all of a sudden, behind y'all, you hear some rocks kind of stumble like down the canyon wall. You get this echo, 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 echo,
Hmm.
and you realize that basically over here there's another Trandoshan. Took all of his turns to move that much forward to look to see what the hell's going on to George over there.
Wonderful.
And then
Okay.
this guy's gonna move closer so that way he can shoot at Zarek with maximum annoyance. And he just lets out some horrible Trandoshan slur of words that, of course, you know, with the water and the lightning, you can't quite make out. But it's something about eating your mother while you were in conception. You're not quite sure what it was, but you know, You have to be a Trandoshan to really get the gist of it.
Right. Well, I do have a defense.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Let's roll that beautiful black dice for you.
And
Okay.
it didn't help.
So
That's all right.
needless to say, he kind of moves forward and takes his shot at you, and you think for a second you're toast because his big scary rifle, looks like your big scary rifle, and he's gonna shoot you because he's angry. But obviously, because of his anger, he's just not lining up that sight too well, and fires a wee bit too early. But when he does take that shot, it hits the canyon wall, which kind of like drops a bunch of rocks down in front of you, which kind of like clips you at the back of your knee just right, knocking you prone.
Oh dear.
That's not good.
So you could just get dropped to a knee, basically.
Right.
It's fine.
I can shoot in a kneeling position. That's
You can-
fine. It's more stable.
It's preferable because it adds a black dice to their attack. Just saying.
Yeah.
But of course, there's this loud clattering of rocks, as you know. And then the second guy is going to do pretty much the same thing as they're filling this little canyon with blaster fire. And let me make sure I got you at shooting at you.
At me?
The one guy who stayed in the middle of the canyon to not.
Poor little me. Well, I'm up against the wall.
And yes, that's getting you extra black dice. But you know what? You're tough. You're gank after all.
Yeah. I even added tough to add 2 more health. So with my 15.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I had like all that stressful tension there when y'all saw that dark side point come into play. So he leans out and he like leans way over the canyon wall as he takes that shot, and he just gives this triumphant Godzilla impersonation of just, and then that sets the Trandoshan equivalent of a laugh, and he plinks off a shot for 10 points before soak.
Yep.
Jesus.
And this is going to be a rallying shot to give the next Trandoshan a blue die that goes. Of course, it doesn't help the Trandoshans that now they're pretty much exposed from their old positions. So they don't get no black die.
We better start shooting them guys.
Yep.
So we now have this big O exchange of blaster fire. The Jedi is literally hiding right underneath the 2 Trandoshan, leaning over their ledges, shooting away that seem to have yet to notice him. Or her, sorry.
That's fine.
So who's going first?
Should I try to drop one?
Dun,
Yes.
dun,
Go for it.
dun,
I mean, yes.
So, within short range, are they within short range now?
They're still medium because of their height.
Oh, shit. All right, so I'm not going to be able to do even that. Somebody else go first, and I'll try to figure out what I'm going to do.
You could try an athletics to climb up halfway and then do it. It hurts far less falling from a short distance than a medium distance.
Yeah, let's do it, because I've got 2 yellows and -1 black, so...
Okay, so using your force power, is that an action, or is that a move, or an incidental?
Say that again, I'm sorry, is it what? Who?
Is it an incidental, a move, or a action to use your force move power?
Force move is...
It's free. It's totally free. He gets to do that and plus other things. Just kidding.
Spoken like a smuggler.
It doesn't say what the cost is. Well, it says I have to spend either a dark or light point to move an object of silhouette 0 that is within short range up to my maximum range. The default maximum range is short range. is all it says.
Okay, so you could do athletics to climb up the wall and then reach your hand out and use your force move to try to pull it towards you.
Let's do it. Why not? All right, so let me know when you're ready for that athletics roll. Just a reminder, it's +1 white and -1 black.
Oh, good to know about the minusing the 1 black. And so you can ignore the force dice since you're about to use that force dice for something else.
Uh-huh.
Because your enhancement lets you use that force dice, but if you're about to use move, you'll need to roll that force dice for move.
Right. Can't use them twice.
So since you can ignore the black, your dice pool is ready.
Okay. Go ahead and hit their athletics button.
Triumph.
Okay,
And a light side.
so you
But-
find this convenient perch that you basically climb up short distance, so you could conceivably use your move power to see if you can dislodge some specially vulnerable rocks.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at what to do with that there.
And you roll the light side, so you have light side to move.
So let's do the light side for the move. Yep, let's see if I can pull out a rock from under his foot to make him come tumbling down.
Okay, so do me a favor. Give me a quick discipline check. It's just to see if you're pulling out the right rock.
Are you ready for me?
Yep. It's just average difficulty. I have
Can I
faith in you.
use that triumph to add in a...
Upgrade your roll.
Yeah.
I will gladly let you use the triumph to upgrade your roll, or we could just use the triumph and say it happens.
Let's use the triumph and say it happens.
Okay. Because
having him fall down and go boom would be fun.
and which one are you dropping?
Tumbling down in the
We already
wall.
beat this guy up pretty good, so I think we're going to go for this guy.
Okay, so the guy that's right over your head almost. You're gonna pull him right over you, so he does that whole dramatic you duck against the rocks, and he comes flying over your head.
Perfect.
Okay, so you just reach up and flink, rocks come flying off the ledge, and then you hear this horrible growly hissy noise as he's gonna try to make, I'm assuming athletics, I think is his best. Let me see here. Yeah, that's gonna suck.
So, and I would just like to point out as the Jedi that, just like in the last Airbender, all I did was split the island. It's not my fault he was standing on the edge and the rock fell out from under his foot and he fell to his death.
Totally
Just-
coincidental, you know.
Justify how you will.
Whatever you have to do to meditate at night, man. Whatever you have
Uma
to do.
doesn't have a problem with this.
No, not at all.
Have any of you guys seen
Oh.
the last Airbender?
Yeah.
The TV show or the movie?
The TV show, not the crappy movie. That was just Airbender, but Avatar, the last Airbender. Yeah, I just love how later she appears to An and tells him, no, I would have killed him anyway. It was just a happy coincidence that he fell off the side of the cliff to his death.
These things happen. So as you can see, he kind of lands head first, and there's this horrible splatter noise as he takes 33 points of wounds. And, you know, you find out that falling from medium height really does hurt. But on the plus side, he gets an additional maneuver, so he drops his rifle and does the classic 80s stuntman arm flail as he's falling down.
Hold it. So he lived?
No, he died. He took
What was
30
it to say?
He died, but as he's falling, he
took an extra
like-
maneuver because he had his two advantages
okay.
to spend.
Yeah. So he dropped
I
his
was
rifle
like,
and flailed.
wait a minute.
He made his death fall even more dramatic.
Okay.
Wait, we're going after that one. Okay, if you want to do that one, I suppose you can.
No, I thought
actually,
you were
that's
going.
the better one. I
'Cause you-
Oh yeah, we were going
Right.
after that guy.
You said the one that hasn't been wounded yet.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I thought he did get it.
Yeah, because
No,
that's
that
like
was
lots of
the
damage.
fresh
The other
guy.
guy's almost dead.
All right, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
Yep.
this
Yep,
is the guy
this
who's
is the
been
guy.
shot a couple times.
All right.
As the body lands like just underneath you. Nasty, nasty smear. If it was daylight, you'd be horrified at what the scene looks like. In the dark, it just looks like wet sand.
And a Trandoshan, so it's a lot of wet.
Okay, so who's going next? As the Jedi just reached
You
up
want to
and did
go,
some
or shall I?
Jedi magic to make Trandoshan go flying through the
I
air.
mean, he's still at medium distance, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll shoot
Yeah,
at him.
I'd just like to point out that it's really dark where I am, and none of them really saw that.
It just looks like the guy totally tripped.
The cliff just kind of like broke. I mean, it could have happened. It obviously was going to happen at any time, and it was just bad luck that it happened at that time.
Right.
I mean, remember, I did say he leaned way out there. I mean,
Yeah.
Gravity's a bitch.
Are you ready for me to shoot at this guy while I'm aiming?
Let me add the aim in there.
With that, I'm going to run AFK a hot minute since it'll be a bit before my turn.
Ready? Ready,
Yep.
ready, home. Damn. All right.
And I gave you some force.
I like
some
that.
force.
Hey.
As some weird alien seabird comes flying over at the exact moment, distracting the
Freaking seagulls.
Trandoshan just enough that you shoot him in the face.
Phew. Look at that. I hit twice.
That's amazing.
I really should start shooting more, I guess.
Or you're thinking the next thing you do is upgrade that weapon to do more damage.
Right.
That's
Right?
totally a thing you can do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he takes the shot in the shoulder and he's still like, ah. See? Just like that. Ah.
I don't think the bird likes what you're doing.
It saw the TV show V and it's having nightmares of giant lizard people eating birds.
Right.
Yeah.
So Zarek or Uma, who's going next?
Do you want me to go next, or?
I don't care because I'm moving on the guy behind us. So
Okay, then I'm going to shoot the guy that is already wounded.
why do I have a snail on me for?
Because you were knocked prone.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So Uma, you want to move to where Janag is so you can get a line of sight? Because remember, you did take cover.
Yes.
There's a big pillar between you.
Okay.
Okay. So Uma's whipping out her blaster rifle, saying, "Suck sweet,
Booyah!
sweet ions." And apparently, I owe you a dark side point because someone rolled quicker than I expected.
9 and it crits.
Okay, so poor guy's gonna have a second crit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, almost would have ruined his day if it wasn't for the fact that her ion blaster hits him, and all of a sudden you see him get electrocuted, and he just kind of like throws his rifle off the edge.
This isn't an ion blaster. This is my DE-10 blaster.
Oh, okay, your cool marksman pistol. And immediately you guys realize, you know, what you thought was a flesh wound was a perfect shot through his eyes. and the body comes falling down, almost hitting our Jedi.
Again.
It's raining lizards. Right? Hallelujah. It's raining.
Bodies falling everywhere around here. Jesus. Watch out. These cliffs are dangerous.
That first step is a doozy. Be careful.
It's almost like they tell people not to climb these.
Slippery when wet.
So, Zarek, you're kind of like knocked down to the ground from where the rocks clipped you in the leg. And the sad thing is you realize that if you were to have moved and then taken 2 strain for an extra move, you would have been within long range of this guy and could have shot at him. But since you're knocked prone, you'd be just shy of shooting him.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have
So
gone.
what's it take to get up?
That's basically a maneuver.
Maneuver. All right. So obviously I'll take the maneuver to get up. And so I take 2 strain to move here. Yeah.
Yep.
And that puts me at what range? Long?
We'll
Strain?
say just the edge of long. That way you could at least get a pot shot off.
All right.
Now, do you have anything that removes black dice for shooting?
I don't really have a lot of skill in the shooting yet. That's not my forte. My forte is more like beating the shit out of people. So, no.
Is there any way I could link my recon drone to your eye?
Ooh, that's clever.
And Uma, since you did need to do a crit, what would you like to do with those 2 advantage before he goes?
I'm gonna give them to
Give him a blue dice?
Zarek. Yeah.
Because
give
you
him a
killed
blue
the guy
die.
and you're just like, Zarek, get that one.
Yeah. So yeah. So, okay. So I get a blue. Yeah, I don't really have much else I can do because that's already 2 strain to move
Get up
closer.
and stagger forward. Bring your rifle up to aim. By the way, you do have 4 light side points right now.
Yeah.
Here's one.
True. We'll give you another one back.
All right. I feel safer spending them that way. Okay, I've got the upgrade in there for you.
All right, here we
Long
go.
distance shot in the dark with the blue dice of Uma's coaching.
Yeah.
He's got this.
Oh,
See?
shit.
He's got this.
So immediately you line up the blaster rifle with the Trandoshan who's looking around like, what the hell's going on over there? And all of a sudden he looks straight at you as you just squeeze that trigger and you get the pchwing! Blaster bolt flies through the air, squarely hitting him in the chest.
Yep, for 9.
Yep, 9 before soak. You see this nice smoldering smolder coming out of his chest where your blaster bolt hit him and is probably frying scales at this very moment. And then all of a sudden, you can imagine the smell of burnt Trandoshan. And then all of a sudden, your gank nose kind of like wrinkles, like you actually smell burnt something. And then you kind of look at your blaster rifle and you realize that the Fire Lance blaster pack just burned out.
Yeah.
Because there's this small rock that knocked the blaster pack just loose enough that when you fired, it kind of discharged everything at once.
I knew that was coming.
And go ahead and take a point of strain for that.
Another one?
For that 4th threat you got there.
Oh, man. All right.
Because all of a sudden you're stressing oh god, the long range weapon is gone. This is bad.
Well, I still have my long range weapon. It's not as powerful though.
Yeah, it's not gone. It just needs an extra
It just
reload.
needs a reload.
I got that.
Okay, so it is the Trandoshan's turn. You're going to see this guy get into a more favorable position. As apparently I'm having a problem moving him 1 square over. Where are we? I might be having lag and need to reconnect.
Oh, cool.
Let me do a quick reconnect here and see if that helps stabilize things.
And while you do that, I'm going to go pee. So I'll be right back.
I mean, yeah, it's hot.
The refresh button does its thing. Oh yeah, it's reloading very slowly.
So while we're on a quick little break, I read a very interesting story as a bird lover today.
Oh.
Out in California, the acorn woodpeckers. They're like some serious Game of Thrones fuckers.
Okay.
They have, they're in their own little flocks, and they will fight over territory, but they will also plan for years. Like, we like this territory over there, even though it's far away. It's a really good spot for acorns. So we're going to go over there and we're going to battle those woodpeckers and steal it from them. But right now we're not big enough. So we're going to wait a few years until our numbers are bigger, and then we're going to go over there and take them out.
Oh my God.
And it gets even better. It gets even better because other flocks will fly from up to 3 kilometers away, leaving their territory completely undefended just so they can be spectators.
Oh my God.
Yep, they will fly from 3 kilometers away, leave their territory completely unguarded, just so they can watch the fight.
Oh my goodness.
The researchers were thinking that they would actually seek out territories that were closer to their main home territory, and that they would look for easy pickings. Nope, they found it was just the opposite. They will fly far away, they will get into nasty fights to get a better territory that's further away. And they were completely blown away when they found other flocks coming just to watch the fight.
It's like I just have this vision of these other flocks tailgating, you know, and it's like the woodpecker Super Bowl or something.
Right, exactly. They're all tailgating and then forming a big circle around the battle arena. And
oh my God!
Wait, did you just add a new guy?
No, he was always up there. You just never noticed him. Remember that really bad perception check Zarek did at the very beginning?
Oh dear.
Okay, so just FYI, the recon thing has night vision, people. Has night vision.
Well, you didn't offer it up.
You guys just ran with that. You're like, I got that. Bloop.
You could have said, hold on.
As your tech guy's like, wait, let me open my backpack and throw out drones. I built these for a reason.
Janong's going noobs.
And I'm going, with a stealth roll like the one I threw out, I can walk up to just about anything.
Sadly, stealth doesn't help once you shoot them. So this guy, he's gonna shoot back at Zarek because, he's annoyed. Let me pop open my windows because when you reload, it closes everything. And you have a black die, right, for defense?
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
Aha!
As Blaster Bolt goes shy, those black dice paid off for you, buddy. As he kind of is taking some strain because, apparently that's a thing. He moved too quickly on the ledge and was afraid of falling off said ledge because those damn seabirds are squawking again.
Right.
Yeah, and he just saw 2 of the other ones fall off the ledge.
He's
Must be
very
really
concerned
slippery
with
up
that.
there.
And you guys do hear noise of another Trandoshan shouting out really loudly. So he can communicate with this one over here and find out what happened to their 2 clutch mates over here who disappeared off the ledges. Because when you see one go bloop and the other one go ah, it kind of gets your attention that what the fuck's going on over here, guys?
You hear splat splat.
The sickest sounds ever. So who's going next?
I'll go. So this guy's at long range, right?
That guy's at long range. This one has cover because he's not quite to the edge yet. But the
Yeah,
one,
but I'm gonna shoot at that guy, the long range guy, since I do have.
and do you have anything to help mitigate the darkness?
Cast magic missile in the darkness.
I shoot the darkness.
Okay.
Get any Mountain Dew?
That is like the all-time best fucking.
I
Yep.
know, right? No, I have gray eyes.
It says so on my sheet
I'm
right
getting
here.
drunk.
Are there any girls?
Are there any girls?
It's like the best.
No, I don't appear to.
Not that you
I'm
can see
checking
in the darkness.
inventory. Can my knowledge free fog see in the darkness? Then no, apparently not.
So go ahead and take your shot.
Okay, let me get back to the combat tab.
Those
And I'm
black
getting-
dice can ruin your day.
I know, but
Just ask the Trandoshan. He had a beautiful shot on Zarek, and he still missed.
all right, here goes. And I
Whoa.
missed too.
Wow, those dice
I
did
know
not like
what's-
you.
I
So
guess
you whip
I know
out
what's
your
happening.
pistol, and you
Goes
take your
flying.
shot, and it just blasts into the rock face here, missing him by a mile because of the darkness and a flash of lightning that killed your night vision. But sadly, just as the blaster pistol goes out, you all of a sudden get the of your weapon,
Damn it.
realizing that you just spent the last of your gas.
I'm out.
You don't have a reload?
I do actually. So, okay, but that'll take an action to do. So, okay.
Okay, so you take that shot. He gives you that whole, and you're just like, God damn it, God damn it.
It's the water.
Yeah.
So since you're not taking a maneuver, did you want to take your maneuver to manage your gear, take something from storage, put it away, i.e. pull out a blaster pack, so that way you're ready next turn to...
Yeah, if I can do that, that would be perfect.
So as a maneuver, you're rummaging through your pocket where you put that spare blaster bolt, because you're like, I know I put it in one of these pockets. And she's like, aha! So she can reload next turn as a maneuver. This is why Chewie had a bandolier. Okay, so who's going next?
Did any of their rifles fall?
Both
To
of the
the ground?
rifles happen to fall to the ground and seem to be okay. I mean, unless you roll really bad and they explode in your hands.
That's fine. That's fine.
Roll badly. That never happens. To
I
you.
will move.
I can. What does it take for me to toss one to Janong?
No, don't throw it. Don't.
Okay.
Don't throw it.
I was
You'll
gonna
fail
say,
to catch it and it will break.
if he's in short range, he could easily catch it.
Don't throw it. I'll move. It's easy. I'll move.
Okay. So you're
I
basically
think that was the wise decision.
doing double move and then picking it up as I
Yes.
move the dead guy off you.
Oh yeah.
As you just walk over there, pick up the rifle, shake the sand out of it. Okay? And you're
Well-
like, hey.
Yeah.
So if you want to take 2 strain, that means you could move, double move, and still take a shot if you want. As his drone is telling him, take the shot, take the shot.
Right. Yeah. All right. Fine. I'll take the shot. But I don't have anything set up
Everything's
for me. Hold. I gotta go to my character sheet and see what that would be for.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Well, see, this
Well, I
will
don't
be a good
have a
chance
long-range weapon.
for us to take a
I
quick
know.
break. Everybody who hasn't taken a break, take a quick break. Which means me.
All right. Break to go get some chocolate.
Ooh, that's a good plan. All right, feedback in 5, guys.
Yep.
All right.
It'll take them that long.
Yeah, and I'll step away too. Be right back.
I wonder if I can just add it real quick to the board.
The weapon. What do
Yeah,
you got?
Well, if it's something they dropped, it was just listed as a blaster rifle.
So the blast rifle. If you are ready, I'll read your numbers.
Nope. Combat. All right, damage.
Damage is 9. Range is long. Encumbrance is 4. I don't remember if that's on there. It's a 3 crit.
Chocolate.
Range heavy or range light?
It's range heavy. But yeah, probably for you, probably all the same.
Probably.
Does have stun setting.
Ooh.
4 hard points. Rarity 5.
Ooh. I can mod the fuck out of it.
Yep.
Are these all the good stats for the rifle?
For the blaster rifle, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to pick up the other one.
Cool. Yeah, you can add another weapon on your sheet there.
Mm-hmm. I figured that everybody else had priority to the weapons, but seems like everybody has one now, so...
That doesn't hurt to have one just in case. Even if you're shooting shitty, it's something.
Right?
Well, it is agility-based, and that's my high attribute, so... I have 4 greens without any...
Yeah, so that's like really good still.
Mm-hmm.
You can shoot till you run up to lightsaber range. Any other numbers
I think that's
that should
it.
have you? Yeah, all the critical ones.
Yeah.
Range is long.
Long range, damage 9, crit 3. Skill is range heavy. Quality has stun setting under quality. 4 hard points. Encumbrance of 4 and rarity of 5. And base price is 900 if you so choose to add it.
You said the modifiers were that it does diggity damage?
What's that? No, quality has stun setting. So
Oh,
you can swap.
yep,
You can
that's-
opt to use stun instead of lethal damage, which does strain damage instead of health damage.
Perfect. Thank you, son.
Yeah, I have the
Oh, boy.
Og Dude's character creator up with my character and the information's there, so
Mm-hmm.
if I need to reference anything.
Yeah, I just add it to that usually.
Yeah. Well, I have my Og character in Og Dude, so when I update, I do everything in Og Dude and then update in the game here.
Yeah, I have the Star Wars character generator that Jim pointed me to, and I do the same thing.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, the Og Dudes. The guy that makes it.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yep. It's the most amazing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it so much easier.
Yeah, it's the only reason I was able to create a character in like half a day.
Yeah, I mean, even if you don't, without the books, you can pretty much go through and figure everything out and work it pretty good. Especially, did he link you? I'll have to see if I can find it. There are add-in files that actually put in text into a bunch of the stuff that.
Oh, that would be awesome if you can send that my way. Because
I'll have to see if I can locate it again. Where
what
it's at.
I'm doing is, I pull up the page to the stuff that I use the most, and I have a separate browser window open with a bunch of tabs open to the pages that I need to reference. It would be so much nicer to have the text in the program.
Yeah, because he can't put it in because of obvious copyright reasons, but somebody just happens to make a file that works with it and adds it on the back end. Well, it's not his fault.
Exactly. What you do on your computer is your business.
So yeah, somebody had created and it has most of the stuff. Some of the newest material isn't listed, but all the main weapons and things like that are all adds it all in, which is beautiful. So yeah, I'll see if I can find it. I forget where that file is at.
Awesome. I appreciate it, man. Oh, yay. That tiger's balm is doing the trick, it seems. The arm is it's still a little sore, but not as much as it was. Fucking A. Yeah, it's funny because one of my coworkers who also got the flu shot today was like, yeah, this one was really bad. My arm is really sore. And I was like, oh, no, it's fine. You just got to move it right. And it just took a while to kick in on me. But holy shit, yeah, this one's brutal. But it's worth it. Make sure I don't get the full-on flu.
Yep.
Because I've done that a couple times, and it is not pleasant.
Alrighty,
crazy.
I am back. Had to bribe the damn dogs with rabbits to get them down the hallway.
Wait, what? Okay, then. I don't want to know.
Okay, so you're going to take that shot with that rifle?
Yeah. Well.
I'm ducking.
Everybody should duck.
Yeah, I'm behind you and I'm ducking.
I'm aiming.
Okay, let me add a blue dice for your aim.
So he's got the gun up on the butt on his cheek.
Right.
It's like when you see those guys hold it like a rocket launcher instead of a rifle.
Yeah. I mean, he saw it's done something like that before.
And he shoots a shot that streaks through the sky. It looks beautiful. Even the Trandoshan is watching it soar right by him about 2 feet off.
Didn't say what he was aiming at.
And take a point of strain as you're holding this heavy rifle. I mean, you only have a brawn of 1, so that rifle is freaking heavy. This is why you don't do big guns. Yeah. Someone should really make one of these out of lightweight polymers and shave some weight off of it.
I was already looking at the mods I could do to it.
As the good tech head should. Okay, so that leads us to Zarek, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm like, oh, he was lighting up the sky for me. Thanks.
Yeah. At least he didn't shoot you in the back. I'm just saying.
Right? All right. I am going to
shoot them all.
Yeah, just looking at range, so I'm still at long range on this guy. Huh?
You can choose to shoot it on auto fire if you want. I mean, because you're going to use your maneuver to reload, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
As you eject your magazine and pop another blaster pack into it.
Yeah. Wipes out my extra reload.
So would you like to shoot it on full auto? I mean, I'll gladly add an extra purple for that.
I'm already at 3. No, that's okay.
I mean, you could get multiple shots. I'm just saying.
Could, but that's a lot of dice against just 2 yellow. So, no, we'll take a regular shot and we'll aim.
Okay, so you're gonna take 2 strain, so that we can reload and aim. Or are you seeing that strain bar shrinking shortly?
That's all right. I'll go ahead and do that.
So you do
got
speed
tons of it.
reload. You're just mastering the rifle, so you're speed reloading and
Yep.
snapping off a really, really effective upgraded shot, which I have in your dice pool.
All right, so we're all set.
You've been doing speed reload drills in the ship.
Well, exactly. This rifle thing's new. I'm used to just punching the shit out of things. All right, here we go. Holy shit.
Bam! And you.
Damn!
Damn, Skippy.
Okay. So what would you like to do with the Triumph, by the way? Let me do some quick math here for you real quick. So,
Make a rock slip out from under his foot.
Well, no, I'm more like.
So he
thinking
will
of the-
survive this shot, by the way, unless you do the Triumph to do something else. But he
Yeah.
has enough wounds that he can take that hit.
Yeah, I'm almost more thinking that the Triumph, the battery went in so secure that there's definitely no battery damage on this shot.
You're afraid I'm going to burn your extra reload?
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, if you
And
want,
I only have one, so.
you could use the Triumph that you shoot the rock face in front of him and cause him to fall to his death.
Right, but then I'm out of my long range weapon, so I will
Yeah,
use
but
that.
one of these guys might have ammo.
Yeah, that doesn't
So
help
just
me.
back up and get it.
Sure. We'll take that chance. All right. We'll go ahead and shoot and use it to knock them off.
Okay, so you speed reload like we've only seen people on YouTube do with AK-47s, and you accidentally squeeze that trigger a little tighter than you thought, and you do actually go full auto up the mountainside, hitting him as well, but more importantly, disintegrating the dirt in front of him. Much to the inspiration of your Jedi friend, that you caused him to fall off the ledge. You didn't murder him with blaster bolts. You murdered him with gravity.
And you hear from behind you, yeah, that's the way you do it.
As he then goes, horrible scaly puddle. And unfortunately, just as you look at the rifles, the little shot counter, you realize, God damn it.
Yeah.
My last blaster pack.
Yeah.
And another point of strain.
Yeah.
Just because I like the idea of taking your long range weapon out of commission.
Yep.
I'm a jerk that
Here
way.
I thought the GM was going to be a little bit more original than to use the same trick twice.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No. I mean,
What?
I'm sorry. That's what I would do. Like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I would too.
Use your last reload. Too bad.
Something tells me you're going to be buying the mercenary soldier tree so you can get to that extra reload, spare magazine. So you're
Right.
always equipped to have a spare round, just in
Well,
case.
no, I have the soldier. I just not that far in it.
Just got to work the way down.
Weapon, long range is not my forte. I'm just learning it. Like I said, I'm all fists.
And this guy, since he sees his brother in arms go down, he's just like not happy.
He can decide to run.
These are Trandoshan mercenary hunters. They don't run.
You don't run.
From anything, that's true.
He now looks down at Zarek from medium height, and he just growls out in Trandoshan of, "I will bring you to his clutch, so his younglings can devour your flesh."
I flip him off. Do your worst.
as he proceeds to not aim because he uses maneuver, but he will gladly reduce those purples. And he just aims his rifle at you, flicks a switch, because, checking something real quick. And takes his oh, I forgot your defense 1. No, I didn't.
That's
I got
okay.
it in there.
See,
And
even
the
at range, I incite fear.
as the shot misses horribly, and you just hear, this familiar wind down sound. But just
Must be all the salt in the air.
just when you think it's his weapon, I'm gonna cause him to slide down the rock face. If he
Nice.
if he can make his roll here. He's perfectly healthy, so he might make the roll.
Somebody wants to make sure he makes the roll.
Well, it would be funny if he ends up hand to hand with the hand to hand specialist.
Well,
Just
yeah,
like
I'm all for it. Bring him down. Oh!
as he kind of lands in a broken heap, he's not dead, but he is severely, severely damaged. Mainly since I'm using the threat for his fall. It's not killing him outright, but it's pretty much you could coup de grace him with no problem. It's a bad day for him and his friends. This is why you don't shoot down a ledge and then get frustrated about it and stomp your foot on the rock that's holding you up. So who's going to do what as this Trandoshan comes flopping down in a heap at Zarek's feet?
We could ask him about the
Island.
any forces or in between us and the sorry, I'm tired. The
That's okay.
Um,
By all means, Uma, step forward and ask.
yeah, I'm gonna say, okay. I will. And let's see here. I don't intimidate. I have a gank for that.
I keep a gank on staff just for this situation.
So, I guess I'm going to, well, I'm going to ask him, would that be
Coerce?
I guess it would be, well,
I mean,
see, it's not a coercion so much as I'm negotiating with him.
There you go.
I was also saying you could take a deception, too, if you wanted to say, hey, tell us what we need to know and we'll let you live.
Well,
The Jedi might take offense to that, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's why it's more of a negotiation.
Yeah, but he's not going to hear it. He's not right there.
Hey, he's not too far away.
I'm going to see this more as a business transaction. I mean, he's a mercenary.
You definitely get the look from his apparel that he's a gun for hire.
Yeah, so
for the low price of one stim pack.
No, for the low price of your life.
He is Trandoshan. He'll regenerate.
Not if she stabs him. That's what that threat implies.
Oh, no. How about for the low price of a quick and easy death as opposed to, long drawn-out suffering from my gank friend here? Why don't you tell us what's between here and the fort or the village?
Okay, I'll give you a blue die because he's in dire straits right now. Go ahead and roll your negotiation against his negotiation.
Okay.
And because I'm right there, when an ally engaged with a character makes a successful charm, deception, or negotiation check, character adds an advantage per rank in my coercion to the ally's check. So, because of Loom.
So how many advantages are you scowling onto her?
That is going to be coercion. I have 2.
Okay,
because we
so
wanna keep
2
this
advantages if you
over-
succeed.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Just because we want to make sure this overwhelmingly succeeds, we're going to do that.
As the Jedi's like, let's use the Force, because the Force is with me. Okay, so a blue die, a upgrade, a negotiation skill in his part, and you'll get 2 free advantages on this roll if you succeed, because you have, a gank glaring on top of him. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you have 7 advantage.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so I succeed, and he draws me a map. He pinpoints every single person in exchange for a quick and clean death. By a warrior. I mean, I'm not gonna I'll give him that honor.
Well, I thought this was to let him live, not kill him.
No, I said. I specifically said I was negotiating for his that instead of a long drawn out suffering, that he would get a quick and clean death.
Okay.
A warrior's death.
Okay. It'll be fun to see how the Jedi, deals with that. But
so the Jedi's up here. I mean, I can tell you what the Jedi's doing right now. There's this lovely little blaster rifle on the ground that dropped, and I'm thinking, gee, I'm tired of always having to run up to these bad guys. So I'm checking out this blaster rifle. I'm not paying attention to what they're doing down there.
Yeah, because we were talking about that before you showed up. He's like, maybe I can try using one of these.
the classic paladin backdoor. I don't know.
Broken to repair.
I don't know what the rogue is doing. Okay, so he will basically tell you that up at the fortress ahead is the commander's right-hand man guarding the rebel commander.
The rebel captain.
There's a little building into the rock wall. There's hostages in there, and spits blood, of course, all over your feet as you're telling him to do the thing. And he's like, "End it!"
And General. So when he's the commander, he means General Norse.
The Republic's general.
Yeah, General.
Okay, so he means Captain.
The base commander that was thought to be murdered, and you're supposed to get his little thingy. Yes.
Yeah, Captain Telleran.
Yep.
Yeah, the guy we're looking for.
So, but is General Norse there?
And he's just like, kill me! No! The leader of this army is not here. He is at his base.
Where's his base?
Back over at the other place where the rebel scum has started their confrontation. Over at the place they call Ordom Village.
All right, I'm going to nod to...
I snap his neck.
And of course, I'll flip maps real quick. As he's basically telling you, up here is where the guy you're supposed to rescue or get his credentials back is kept up here. And you're being told the big bad is right where the red ping just popped up there. Somebody's red ping was quicker than mine.
So General Norse and his girlfriend are there, but at this village,
no, the commander's here.
The commander's being held where on the
island.
Yeah, so
basically the only building on the island up ahead.
Okay.
So we should also head into town and try to look for the purple shelter. But now at least we know where we're going to find the Captain Talaran.
And remember, as you have Zarek snap his neck, you just asked about the general, not his girlfriend.
Shit, that's right.
That's all right.
Dun, dun,
I assumed that they would be
dun.
together.
That's
No,
all right.
they're in an open relationship.
So I'll quickly search this guy, particularly for reload and stuff.
Okay.
And look at the weapon, whether it's something really fancy or not.
So between the collection of 4 Trandoshan bodies, obviously you can see from their scale markings that are of the same clan, you get a total of 2 reloads, by the way,
Sweet.
as well as the 4 rifles, one of which
They're
you know is kaput.
They're just regular.
They're just regular blast rifles.
Yeah.
9 damage, 3 crit. They've got a stun setting. Good for long range. And each of them do have comms, by the way, in their ear. Little comm unit.
No. I will snatch that. Wipe it
Okay,
off.
I'll take one.
Okay, so
Definitely
I'll look at it.
anybody put a comm in their ear?
Well, no, because it's probably screeching. I'll bring it towards my ear.
You get this really faint look. The volume's like all the way on its lowest setting, and you're of course hearing your jammer just
Right.
staticky. The Trandoshans thought it was like some cool rock station.
Is that comm any better than my comlink?
Nope. Other than it's a hands-free comm.
All right, well then I'll grab the last one then, because hands-free could come in handy. Ha ha ha.
Who's taking the other reload?
I'll take it.
All right. All right, then. I guess off to the island.
Okay, so you guys using
It's-
stealth? Or are you
It's
running
island
quickly?
time.
Yeah, I think stealth, especially after the firefight that we had, would try and stealth it up. There we go.
So, would you guys want me to use my drone
Sure.
to look
Yeah.
for more baddies? I mean,
Hey, I'm totally good with that.
So Janong, describe this drone that you have.
I have this like little drone. It has a silhouette of 0. It can see in 360 degrees. It night vision capable and able to transmit up to 20 kilometers away.
Okay.
It has a speed of 20 kilometers per hour, so it's a little zippy guy.
How silent is it?
It's very silent.
It's a remote. They use like little repulsor. Things.
Yeah.
It's like that little remote that Luke was shooting at that just goes ch. Fairly out of the way ish. Okay, so how close are you guys gonna head before you send the drone? I mean, the drone's got great range.
Up to right about here.
Okay, so you guys are creeping up, and Janog's like, "Hey guys, we got technologies. The Force is good, but we have technologies." And he sends his little drone out, pulls out the adjacent little flat screen to see what it's seeing. So you see this little building here as you're all huddled around Janog's screen, seeing the glow off your faces. You see that there's a dude with a very nice rifle. Seems very reminiscent to the one that keeps running out of ammo in Zarek's hands. And a pair of podunk-looking, conscript separatist troops. I'll use the 2 little dots there to designate there's 2 in that minion group. And they're basically guarding the front door, walking back and forth, pacing. There's a little light beaming down, lighting them up quite nicely, so the drone doesn't even have to get that close to see them. And you can see that they just, keep trying every few minutes. They click the comms on and off.
Just in case.
Is Captain Talaran right there on the ground, or is he not visible to us?
He is not visible. He's probably inside the building, you think.
Yep.
Pretty much this picture right here is the interior of said building.
Uh-huh. Just
And I'm
follow the
guessing
arrows.
6 is this entrance right here.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I think so.
Whoa.
Mind blown.
Such deductive reasoning.
Crazy how that works.
And let's see, that looks all pretty, like, from what I can deduce, this all looks like pretty flat
Wide
level.
Yep, wide open little U shape around the rocks and stuff, and the base is the little compound is built into the rock.
Is this a hole or is this
Water.
That's a water. There's a little water spout there, you know.
So this is all cliff.
Yep. So
Yep.
pretty much the only approach is right there.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
someone wants to make a difficult climb roll to climb up all of this, which you could try. I mean,
Jedi and you can just jump to over here?
you look down and realize it's a long fall into the water.
Yeah, my athletics not bad, but yeah, no.
As Janag is thinking, jetpacks. We need jetpacks.
Exactly.
Would be nice.
I think we all concur with that. Jeff.
Who has the
That's-
laminate armor? Who took that?
I do.
Oh, yeah. I could, for a little bit of credits, I could add one to that.
Or heavy. Or no, I got heavy combat armor. The Jedi has the laminate.
Laminate armor? Did we decide that I should take it since I could
Yeah.
technically still wear it with my Jedi robes?
Yeah, you took the laminate, modified laminate, right? Yeah, because you said you could do that.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
added it to my
modified
sheet, so
slightly.
I'll need to add it to my sheet and sort it out. Not a biggie.
So lighting reaches out to like where
about-
just here or out to here.
It's got pretty good lighting. It's out to about right here.
Okay,
How
so
much detail does the drone give us? Does it look like that these guys are wearing some type of night vision thing or
Nope, no night vision on them. It just looks like the regular faces, you know.
all right. Well, we could try to stealth up to here and take our shots.
I mean, conveniently, if you need to, on the little path up here, you could take cover behind these rocks here.
Which rocks where you're... Oh, there we go. Go ahead.
There's some rocks in that area.
There's
Okay.
enough of a rise when you get to the top of it that you can take cover. You know,
Yeah,
keep
okay.
that whole chest up exposed as opposed to the whole body.
Right.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Well, that works for me. I, at least stealth up to like here for me. Then
I think the big question is, Lena, did you want to try and stealth and then come up and like further stealth around them, or until so you can get close, or are you good with hanging back with us when we stealth up to that rise?
I'm comfortable with hanging back now that I have a blaster rifle.
Okay.
So you're gonna make a stealth roll to get us all as close as we can.
I suppose. Jim, are you ready for me?
I'm ready for you.
All right. Do we... Okay, so...
I'm assuming somebody can get kind of there-ish still.
Very successful.
Oh, but
So you
But
guys go ahead and get on up there. So go ahead and move everybody up there.
I'm going to take back a strain with that one advantage.
Okay. That's a good use of strain.
can somebody go right there? Is that still kind of on
Yep,
the land
that-
there?
that-
Looks
that's
like
good
that's
enough
a
that you can
partial.
Tell.
Fit
Can I
somebody
get
in there.
as far as over here so that there's plenty of room for one more person to go right there?
You could definitely go right there.
Yeah, I think we're good because I don't think
Safely?
John wants
Can I
to
go
get
right
that
there
close.
safely?
You can go there safely, yes.
I don't want to
Well,
be
we
on-
succeeded in being stealthy,
Slipped out from
so
under-
You succeed at being stealthy, and then the Jedi throws
But-
himself off the ledge.
Right?
with the despair he goes too far. Whoops. But you did it stealthily. They never
So
heard
you,
it.
so you guys are creeping up as a group. You're being super stealthy. You are one with the night.
All of a sudden, Alina just lets out a huge fart.
You feel super comfortable at what you're doing, and you're just like, why are they based out of this area? And as soon as you guys collectively, like all four of you, prop your heads up like a bunch of meerkats to take in the scene, and of course Janog's like, drone! I have drone! All of a sudden, you guys must have hit like an infrared tripwire or something, and immediately you hear the click, 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 click of just a bank of lights. That
Oh,
obviously
lovely.
somebody must have hit like a pressure plate or a motion detector that immediately lights this whole area up, and you guys realize your heads are sticking up right out in the open.
Well,
All right, Rogue, where was the check traps roll? Come on.
So go ahead and give me a roll for initiative.
And that
And
would
you
be,
are prepared
no.
because
come
you're
on.
so we won't
prepared
That's
for
expect the
this.
lights to come up.
Okay, I will give you I will give you vigilance because you were not expecting to trip the tripwire.
You like okay. Ooh.
We were prepared until the lights all came on.
You were prepared until you hit the tripwire.
Damn, Zarek!
Zarek is definitely prepared for some trouble.
The lights came on, but then a power shortage happened, and they all went back out.
Then all the things happened.
Actually, I don't have that extra reload because that extra reload was to reload my gun. So
you're down
just
to
remembered.
You can have the other reload.
Okay.
See how nice
Yeah,
she
there
is.
was
She's
two
just
of them.
like, you're killing way more than
No, but-
I am, so
I know.
take
Well,
it.
and
Well, yeah,
plus, I
no,
still
but I
have
had-
mine.
Yeah, because I had to use the extra reload to
Yeah,
reload again. So
I still have ammo.
so that gives me an extra. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It just dawned on me. I wrote it down as an extra, and then I went no because I had to refix the second script. All right then.
Okay.
What did they roll in? I'm sure
Avon calling.
Yeah.
So, of course,
We got your orders.
they are also unexpected, which is good for them in a way.
Somebody order Pizza Hut.
In these days of COVID-19, order your pizza be delivered by smuggling pizza. Pizza the Hut will deliver your pizza for you.
Pizza
And,
takes up for you.
And we're going to ignore that one because they shouldn't have that blue dice.
Oh.
So ignore the rebels that threw out that blue dice that they shouldn't have had. So all of a sudden, you're at a long distance from each other. You're at the sniper position where you thought would be perfect to pick these guys off. And everybody sees everybody.
Sweet.
Who's going first?
I wave, aim, and shoot.
And remember, this guy is two guys.
Yeah. 2 minions. I'm going for the big dude since I kind of had the better chance here. He's probably got adversary or some bullshit.
Funny, you should mention that.
Yeah.
He's immediately gonna like bust to action because he's wanted to shoot you guys, but it's not his turn yet. He's going to initiate his adversary 1
Of course he is.
to see if he can survive this round. Are you aiming, by the way?
I am aiming.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Ha ha. Okay, your upgrade is in there.
All right. Here we
And he's
go.
got really nice armor too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's got more of that weird beach
Oh
camouflage.
god damn it.
As you're just like,
Good thing you wasted
And
that
you-
light side.
and you panic fire. You just totally panic fire before you hit the ground, and shot goes shy, hitting one of the lights that's got redundancy, so it doesn't make anything dark, so it just shatters the light to make cool effect. But you do have 4 advantage.
Yeah, we'll give him specifically a disadvantage, and I'm going to recover strain with the other two.
Okay. So, well, you dove on your belly and you discharged on impact. You're just like, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so who's going next?
I'll go. Let's see here.
Shoot the glass.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, I think I'm gonna go with the stun, the ion. Can
Oh, you weren't.
the
Yeah, you got to let him set it up first.
My
Yeah, I
God,
was gonna
impatient.
aim.
Well, you
Sorry.
got a
Right? She just
you got-
like boom,
you
boom.
got a
Well,
blue
actually-
dice for aiming, so you must have aimed. And I will
Yeah.
apparently retroactively spend that dark side point that was still in there. So you fire one off real quick, like
Wait,
super
but
fast.
that's not her.
She did unarmed attack.
Yeah, it's not even relevant.
that's-
Yeah.
She
sorry.
totally hit
I
the wrong
clicked the
button.
wrong button.
You did click the
I'm like,
wrong button.
Because I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
she has more green than that at least. I mean,
Yeah, no, it should have been. Are you okay? Are you ready?
The dice pool is set. Yes. Are you ready? It's almost your bedtime. I know.
oh goddamn!
Ugh!
So you
Holy
fire off to the other side of his head, and the ions just jibber jabber on the system. Well, sweetie, you'd have to use your other blaster pistol because it's at long range.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was at medium range.
No,
okay,
it's
well,
long range.
my long range one is this one.
Well, we're gonna keep those purples because I like those.
Yeah, I was
purples.
gonna say, I'm sure you're gonna keep that other dice, but
So 3 failures and a despair against 4 successes and 4 advantages. Okay, so you succeed with 1
Why is it
success
3 failures?
because look at the purple on the first roll you did. That's what I'm taking is your bad dice on the first roll and your good dice on the second roll.
Yeah, but that one doesn't have that blue die in it. Neither one of these have a blue die in it.
Okay. You want to re-roll with the
I would
blue
just roll the
die?
blue, looking
or
at
just add the blue die.
I know it's almost your bedtime, baby. Okay, 2
Speaking
successes.
of, there goes the alarm.
Okay, so you're hitting him for 8 points of damage.
Yes. No,
Okay.
yeah. No, if it's 3 successes, that would be 9.
No, it's 2 successes
Oh, okay.
because you rolled 3 failures and 5 successes. So it's
Yeah,
2
he's-
successes.
Makes sense because
I'm giving you the
Yeah,
worst
all
and the best.
You
So
got it then.
you have 4 advantages. What are you going to use those on?
I'm going to give him an additional black die.
there you go.
Okay,
And then
so
I'm
what
gonna
about
take
the other
1
2?
strain back.
Okay. Well, you could get 2 strain back because you're spending 2 on giving him the black die.
Yeah,
Okay. Then I'm
load
going
them
to.
up black.
Can I give him another black die?
You could have temporarily damaged his weapon.
There you go.
In 3.
Oh,
You could spend.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
can't
so
fire-
your ion weapon hits his weapon, and immediately he drops it because it's sparking and jittering with your blaster pistol hit. So he is now unarmed, which is absolutely horrible. Thank you, Janog.
like asshole.
Okay, so now it's a bad day for him. So immediately, wow, what's he gonna do now? For
Come
the
at us, baby. Come at us.
For the
Nice.
despair, he's gonna
Oh, yeah, we do have
reach
despair.
behind the wall and he clicks a button on the control panel.
Oh fuck.
And
boy.
immediately little siren-like pavers pop up and start swirling code red. And all of a sudden, off in the distance, In the village, you're hearing a similar little whoop, whoop, whoop. Like maybe this is something that's hardwired and not radio. That it's raising the
Sorry,
alarm in the
guys.
village. Probably in the fort, too, by the way. If they're hitting the panic button. All of a
Right.
sudden, back at the fort, a bunch of these warning things are popping up and going whoop, whoop, whoop.
That's okay. The fort's easy. I can like take all the oxygen out if it's a sealed thing. We're fine on that.
Oh, he's talking the fort that we
no,
were
you
at
can't.
earlier.
How about you use one of the radios from here to say it's a false alarm?
Everything's okay.
We're all
Yeah,
fine
the
here.
radio's
How are
fine
you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And immediately, these guys, they're gonna take strain. It's gonna suck for them, but they're gonna take strain. Because they're rushing forward because, actually,
They're not that good of a shot.
They don't want to be mad. They don't want that guy to beat them to death.
they're like, oh shit. No, they're not going to take the strain. They're just going to move forward one.
Oh no!
That way,
take the strain.
That way they're within. Well, no, they're going to take the strain. They got to get within medium distance. They're trying to break the distance for their blaster pistols.
Pistols.
Yep.
What dumbasses.
And they're going to immediately shoot at the last person to shoot, which happens to be Uma.
Which was me.
Yep. So they moved up to medium distance. You all are well lit.
Oh, we're lit all right.
But the two of us, at least, are behind rocks, right? Cover? Partial cover?
Yep, you do have a black for the partial cover.
Okay. Trying to help you there, Uma.
Thank you.
So they immediately whip out those blaster pistols and just start doing the whole pew 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 on Uma.
And of course they hit.
Hitting you for 7 points before soak. And of course,
Not so
because they've blatantly given themselves out in the open, whoever shoots next of you guys gets a blue dice. Because these guys
Nice.
literally just charged your position.
Oh, yay.
Such dedication.
As only conscripts can do.
So, our turn?
Yep. So,
Shall I go next?
Yes, please. Have at thee.
especially since you're only 1 square away.
Yeah, and I'm going to quick draw their lightsaber.
So immediately, dun 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 dun
Go ahead
dun.
and swing a lightsaber at them.
Are you gonna aim for 2 strain?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Anything I can do to get you to use strain?
Well, we saw how not using strain worked out for me last time against that droid, so actually I did use quite a bit of it, but
Oh.
That's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
all right. Let's see here.
Dun
That's my
dun
lightsaber.
dun.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Jesus. And this answers the question of whether you should have put the points into upgrading your skill or do wielding.
Right.
Question answered.
So, remember when they took strain,
Uh-huh.
which for minions equates to damage, which basically you jump up, light your lightsaber, do this cool twirl, 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 and you cut right through both of them. Exactly enough to bisect both of them before spending any of your advantage, which you have 5 of.
Nice.
How would you like to spend those advantage?
All right. Let me...
That's a lot of advantage.
Yeah.
You should use at least one to get back some strain.
I was thinking maybe some strain, but let me just double check here because I screwed up, and there's the Star Wars dice sheet. So let me scroll back down to that page. Gosh.
As you have officially showed off that you have mastered the lightsaber to the point of maybe I should look into dual wielding now.
All right, so I am going to take 1 strain back,
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and give a blue die to one of my compatriots, whoever's going next.
Okay. That
And
should leave you.
well, and the two guys I just killed are my targets, so I can't apply the negate target's defense bonus until end of next round to the Trandoshan, or can I?
No.
Okay. All right.
As, a meerkat Jedi just popped out and lightsaber two guys.
So I'm going to take back both of my strain, and that leaves me with 2.
Which you can give him a black.
Yeah, I'll give him a
Yeah,
black.
he's already got 1 black, and his gun isn't working.
Well, he's got
2
two
black.
black.
So, yeah, now
No,
that's
this will
right.
be 3.
It'll be a 3rd black. Yeah.
Well, he's going to take another black. I'll take back both of my strain, and whoever goes next gets a blue.
Right.
There.
That was a very, very, very busy turn.
That was quite a successful round, yes. I don't expect to see
Very
those 2
painful turn.
Well, not for us, though.
As the Jedi's like, this is why I don't want the gun. I've got the gun, but I don't want the gun. So for his maneuver, he's going to pull out his little blaster pistol sidearm, because obviously his smoking rifle on the ground is garbage. And he's going to shoot at the Jedi. And because Jedis are scary, especially when you just see them end 2 people in one swing.
Let me look up my lovely little rules here. I gotta find it, because I'm thinking I want to parry his attack, so I need to look it up quickly.
For that one, it's going to be reflect. Parries for hand to hand.
Oh, that's right. I do have reflect as well, so I can reflect.
Yeah, it's going to cost you.
Fist of Force and Destiny. So let me.
Yeah, it's going to cost you strain.
Yep, that's okay. I just got some
If
strength
they hit.
back, so.
So
As he's
He can do his
realizing,
roll.
Schnikey, this is bad.
But you can roll because his is a reaction, right? So
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that it's not.
I think it's
before
like
the game is
2
rolled or-
strain or something, or 3 strain.
Yeah, I think
to-
it's 3 strain to reduce it by something.
Yeah.
Okay, when the
So-
character suffers a hit from a ranged gunnery
And
after
he's
damage
taking
is
2 strain
calculated.
to
Soak is
aim.
Hmm.
So he's definitely going to aim, because he
Yeah.
can.
Oh, he'd be dumb not to.
Right.
strain.
Where the oh, that's a lightsaber point. Never mind. I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing.
He's trying to make sure he hits.
I'm going to shoot me a Jedi. I mean, come on.
Yeah, so it's basically if you hit me, I take 3 strain, and then
There's no blacks
Let's
on
see.
that either.
Why should there be blacks?
because
Just hold it up.
He had 3 blacks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Don't
you're
worry
right.
about it. Don't
No,
worry
no.
about it, because
No. He can roll 3.
He actually had an
yeah.
extra purple in there he shouldn't have had. So let's keep it honest with the 3 black dice, because he apparently had difficulty set on his pool too.
Yeah.
And let's take out that extra blue that should not be there. Apparently his dice pool was not clear.
Wow.
Cheating bastard.
Right? Damn
Who's
him.
happy with that roll? See, that's not a good
Hey,
roll,
you
guys.
see-
That's why I didn't want to take the black dice anymore.
So he pulls that blaster pistol up and shoots at the Jedi with all
It
his
doesn't
life.
matter.
Huh?
Oh, as I say, you're fine because his weapon just ran out of bullets.
As he hits you for 10 points before soak, unless you'd like to use reflect.
Yeah, I'm totally going to reflect.
Okay.
You got reflect plus your soak, so yeah.
So go ahead and take the strain. And how much do you reduce it by?
3.
By 3. So you're taking 7 points before soak.
So I take 3 points of damage.
As blaster bolt glances off your shoulder. So not a bad return for taking, spending strain to take less
Right.
wounds. Okay, and
So how do I reflect shots back at?
At higher level, if they roll threat, you actually hit them with their own weapon. So like in this case, if you had the improved reflect, for the 3 threat, you could hit him with his own blaster bolt.
There you go. Yep, I see that's the...
any target within the, you could pick and choose of weaker characters to shoot stronger characters. Okay, and sadly, as he panic fired, he just went pew 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 pew, and just had this volley fire that you reflected the one shot that was going to hit you. You just turned it into a grazing wound instead of a chest shot. As yes, his blaster pistol is out. Plus, he's going to take a black dice on his next turn because he's a
hating life.
He's a little fearful right now.
You think? Fix bandits.
Okay, so who's going to take that last slot? Zarek. Janong?
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
Oh, I gotta shoot now. All right.
You can if you want to. You can creep right up there with Zarek and share a foxhole with him.
Yeah, that's he's within long range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a long range weapon. Fuck it.
Ducking.
Yeah, that's fine. I suggest it.
Okay, let me do dash pool.
Oh,
nicely played. You knew I was going to click that, didn't you?
I was guessing, so yeah.
Are you going to aim?
Yes, please.
It's like, oh shit, he's playing with that rifle again. Damn it.
Ready when you are.
I'm taking cover too.
Oh, well, not bad.
And Janong kind of lines up the sights and licks his front sight on the rifle, and he's like, I got this. And you let a fire bolt go for 11 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay. And he is still on his feet. But because everybody kind of cringed at Janong taking the shot, I'm going to give the next one of you guys to go a black dice because you're all waiting for him to shoot someone in the back.
There you go.
Just because narratively speaking, it totally sounds exactly like what everything would do.
Yeah.
So top of the order, who's going first?
Go, Dave. Go, Dave.
All right. I'll
Go, Zarek.
They're like, you're our head.
I'll move up one. And we'll shoot.
Are you going to aim?
No, I'm not going to take the strain for that.
What? Then why move?
You're still just out of medium range.
He's disarmed. I'm going to move and shoot.
Well played. Well played.
If he survives by the time I get up to him, then, we'll see what happens. All right. We all set?
Yep.
All right. See, I didn't need it.
Damn,
Nice.
Still nice. Okay, you basically hit him in the gut, and you just see, horrible, grievous gut wound coming out, and I forgot to give you that black dice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. Oh, fuck.
Why couldn't you just have
The corrosive salt spray of up here is just the worst.
You need to really start taking better care of your weapons, sir.
I need that one of the weapon upgrades that protects it against adverse environmental effects.
And
no, we need to get off this fucking planet.
For the 3 threat, he's actually going to take a free maneuver is what it is.
Oh, is he? Okay.
As you put a blaster bolt through his guts, and he has his hand holding his guts in, and he's basically diving behind some cover here. So that way he's hiding behind the entrance area here. As you have a feeling he is hurt so bad that he's hiding rather than fighting. You know, he didn't drop his blaster. He still got that in his hand, but he is totally taking cover.
That's fine. The thing's empty anyway.
So who's
Right.
going
Reload
next? He is out of
Go for
sight.
it, Jedi. Go split him in half.
Will I be able to move far enough to get to him?
No. You
All right,
can
I'm
do
going to shoot him.
But he's behind cover. It's the problem. You can't see him. He like literally dove, holding his guts in behind some cover.
It's not
gotta
just
move
partial.
up.
All right. Can I double move to get to there?
Yep. And you know where he is, but he's got this beautiful concrete wall blocking any shots. He chose his hiding spot well.
Yep, that's all right. I'll be dragging my lightsaber through the dirt as I'm walking, so you hear the crackling.
Wow.
Wow.
Sithy very much. and needless to say, behind the cover, you hear the sound of a vibroblade being unsheathed. That beautiful hum.
Bring it!
As he's basically aiming his turn to shank when he gets a chance.
Yeah, good luck with that, Chuckles.
So who's going next?
If I wouldn't. There's no way I can. I'd have to do a double move to shoot at him, right?
Well, even with the double move, you'd still be like right here because each square is a short distance. So basically, he's out of sight from you. He picked a good spot to dive behind.
Can I shoot one of the lights?
You can definitely shoot the lights. Hell, if you get a triumph, you can short out the lights.
I was gonna say like the one above him.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Glass falls on him and slices his throat.
That would be nice. Okay, and I'm aiming.
Okay. Let me get your aiming in there. Are you moving forward? So it's still going to be a long range shot.
It's a long range. It's a long range gun. So,
yep.
Ready?
Yep. So you shoot the glass. The light blips out. You see, glass shatter everywhere. What do you want to do for your 3 advantage?
I want to give him a black. Because the glass is just coming down on him, and it's getting in the wounds, and
well, remember you got three advantage. You can do more than just a piece of glass hits him in the arm, and he drops the knife.
That would be okay. Then let's do that.
Okay, so shattered glass comes down, and you hear a scream as off camera is showing that the glass comes right down into his forearm, and he throws the vibro knife into the dirt, which is like vibrating. Because he's not the kind of guy to keep the safety feature on. Because that's not the kind of guy he is. So who's going next?
I would like to send my drone to this area to see if anybody's coming up behind us.
Okay, so immediately you whip out your pad and you go swipe it like you're sending a picture to another screen, and your drone goes whizzing off. Turns around and says, "Yes, Guardian."
I want you to go there.
Okay, so
Tell me what you see.
He's watching the pass. He's basically giving you good close-ups of the bodies that are splattered everywhere. The Trandoshan with the snapped neck. So top of the order. Who's going first?
Go, Alina.
Go.
So I'm going to spend the 2 strain to come around the corner here. And I am totally going to lightsaber that bastard for shooting me.
Oh.
And me. Don't forget, he shot me.
And you. But mostly me.
Okay.
Kind of selfish there. Ooh.
Oh. Damn.
Good time to clear my board. Okay, go for it. As you're reaching down and you are feeling the dark side of the Force. I mean, you are seeing this unarmed guy. He's got blood coming out of his belly, blood coming out of a piece of glass in his arm, and his vibro knife is on the ground going. And he just looks at you like he is defeated. He is beaten, and you are just giving in to the dark side.
So, yeah, I am not gonna kill him because I just remembered something.
No, you can do it.
No.
Uma's fine with this.
I just remembered something.
You can still get light sides.
No, but I can't kill him. I need to interrogate him.
The force will be with you if you take him out.
Because I wasn't paying attention when Uma was questioning that other guy. I didn't tell her to ask him about General what's-his-face's... Yeah, General Norn's girlfriend. So I need to ask this guy about General Norn's...
We'll find her somewhere. Don't worry about it. Just kill him.
Are you willing to go all over this region to help me
fine.
All right.
Fine.
All right. We'll do it.
The force will reward you.
And this guy looks up at you with pleading eyes, like
he's a Trandoshan. He doesn't look up at me with pleading eyes. He keeps his head low and says, "Go ahead."
He's like, I knew I should have prepared
I
knew I should have prepared the grenade, not the vibroblade.
Right? Are you ready?
Yep, go for it.
Warm blood.
Should I aim?
Yes.
So you want a clean cut.
Take the strain and you've got the aim.
Misery.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll take the strain. Why not? Jim likes when I use strain, so
you want a clear cut.
All right, you got that in there?
Yep, swing away, Anakin, against the Sand People.
Oh, nice.
You don't want to botch the execution, right?
Needless to say, you beautifully swing the arcing sword into him, and you make it as quick and clean and merciful a death as possible.
As his head pops off.
It's the cleanest murder ever.
And for those 3 advantage right there,
okay,
I'd like to go ahead and recover 3 strain.
You can do that.
Perfect.
Okay, so the rest of you guys, since it is past Kelly's bedtime, I'll do a quick speed wrap up. You guys get to the bunker's door. You realize that the bunker door is locked. Janog's going to have to make a really difficult roll to unlock the safety protocols. And you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that an alert has been blasted on the base's channel.
Oh, yeah.
Through hard wires that you're seeing going right into the ground. You're realizing, okay, the jammer's not doing much for inside this place. And, you know, the comm kind of like squawks that there's somebody just on the other side of the door on their comms asking for details of what's going on, guys. What's going on?
Open the door. It's all clear here. There's nothing to see. We're fine. We're all fine here.
Yeah, say it like you were hissing like a Trandoshan.
They gotta listen. It's getting heavy.
And clearly you guys hear one of the guys say, "We can't open the door from our end. It's locked here. What's going on?" So you get the idea that somebody hit the failsafe panic button.
Yeah.
And pretty much as you all turn around and look at each other waiting for Janag to whip out his data pad and start to plug it in, and as soon as he's plugging it in, that's a good place to wrap it up there. But everybody roll your cool or your discipline to get back some strain.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, roll it under. Yeah, well, I guess it don't matter. We're not using the pool, but either one. Let's see.
Oops, didn't have you cleared yet.
Yep, let me clear it real quick. Okay, you are clear.
Cool or discipline?
Cool or discipline.
Sweet, 2.
As you guys have a pretty good idea from the camera you're seeing on the little screen panel. I'm assuming nobody turns on the camera from their end, right?
No.
No. Where's my discipline? It's right there. So how many back is that? 3?
Yep.
1 per success.
Perfect.
So yeah, Janong has his probe back here, so we'll see what's coming that way.
Your back is covered.
But hey, we're in a defensible position, so that's all good.
So when you guys look at the camera viewport, it obviously is inside this area here. And you see 4 of the guys, sort of like the guys that bum rushed you, guarding, it looks like a bunch of hostages behind them. Folks are like handcuffed and tied up, and like, most of them are gagged.
Great.
Do we think that this is airtight?
That's an interesting question.
That's a good question. We'll find
Can't
out
kill
next
all
time.
the
Hey,
other people.
No, but you can restrict airflow until they pass out.
It all depends on how good your hacking roll goes next game.
Yeah.
I have used that technique with my slicer before.
Okay, so
Right.
10 experience, guys.
Sweet.
Nice.
10. All
And
right.
it's time to tell Uma to go to bed.
Yeah, go to
Good
bed.
night, Uma.
All right. Good night, guys.
It's
Good night.
exhausting swinging those like who.
Yeah. Good job, all.
It's exhausting, intimidating a Trandoshan you're about to slaughter.
Right?
Yeah, but he pissed me off. All right. Good night, guys.
And
Okay.
conveniently, loot-wise, if you guys wanted to know, you do get access to another suit of laminate armor,
That's what
a utility belt, a spare clip, 2 frag grenades.
Oh.
I'll paste these in the notes. And,
Thank you. Good night, guys.
All right.
And a heavy blaster rifle. I'll do that for the heavy blaster rifle.
Phew.
And since he didn't get to spend any of his grenades, you guys can get access to all of his grenades. Sadly, you were just all too far away for him to use a grenade effectively.
He would have dropped it and killed himself, and he knows it.
Hell, look at that roll. His rifle versus 3 blacks, and he couldn't even make a hit.
Right?
So that's a good place to wrap it up there, guys.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Nice. Sweet.
All right. See you guys
Thanks,
next week.
Later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same time, same channel.
Yeah.
Or something.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Yep.
Yeah. Laters.
So I now can